Hey guys, I'm Scott. We're off grid. This is part two of the Nissan Xterra transmission. Uh, we're going to take down the lines, remove the starter, disconnect the torque converter, and get the transmission ready to drop.
Okay guys, let me show you what I've done. So far I've removed the front pan up here and disconnected the transmission lines and disconnected them back here of the transmission. You'll have one on each side of the transmission. See, I've got it plugged up so nothing gets in there and it doesn't drip. But you'll have one on each side of the transmission. You'll need a 19 and a 12, I think it is, to release them, because the one on this side, on the passenger side of the transmission, has a clip holding it up to the car, so you'll want to undo that. Oops, right here. Then I started disconnecting the bolts for the transmission, where I removed the starter right here. You need to take the whole bracket off that comes up here. Let's see if I can get up there and show you. See those two bolt holes? Those are 14s, and once you take those down, the bracket on the passenger side of the car will drop down. And then I'm currently working on getting this bracket down. And it's really going to test your extension game to get to those two bolts up there. But if you've got some patience and whatnot, you can get it. Alright, so now let's go ahead and pull these transmission lines out of here, see if we can fish them out. I've separated them. Okay, now I'm coming over here to the passenger side and disconnecting all the wires. They've got push clips, so you just push them in and then you can slide them apart. So let's see if I can get this down. I've broken both the bolts loose. That other one may need a little bit more loosening. Now I can just slide that cover out of there. Now we should be able to get to the bolts on the torque converter and release it. And I think it should be 4 14s. Okay, now that I've got the starter off and the transmission plate, you can reach back in the hole here and you'll feel bolts on the flywheel. And there should be 4 of them. That'll be 14s. And you'll have to get those out to separate the flywheel from the torque converter. Okay, this is the part where you really want to have some safety glasses on, because you will catch stuff falling out of here. Now, what I'm going to do is put that at 27 here on my half-inch drive, and I'm going to put it on there and I'm going to turn the engine until I can feel those bolts. And what you do is just put it up here on the crankshaft pulley. There we go. Now, I'll stick my hand up in here. And I'll be able to feel when the bolt comes around. Alright, now here's your first torque converter bolt. Okay, now the flywheel should be separated from the torque converter with those 4 bolts. Everything gets put in labeled bags. Okay, now we're going to put a pry bar up in there and push the torque converter back a little bit. Okay, the torque converter is separated from the flywheel now. I can spin it independently. It's all good.
Okay, so on the next one we're going to actually drop the transmission and we'll begin tearing it apart. So see you on the next one.